inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, shit.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Apologies. I had to change on. Good.
Ready for some football now from Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I love how there's parity in the league. The league needs parity. We need an undefeated powerhouse that's a rookie team that just took down a veteran team. That's like a David and Goliath type of feat. We need that.
So glad to have you with us, Mike
close
Tirico,
games and
next to
stuff
Greg
like
Olson
that.
here in the
So,
booth.
I love that there's
Off
parity.
we go on Sunday Night Football. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 and quarterback Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Even better hit.
Turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Taking off.
Good read.
10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first
This was
down.
the Kenneth Beasley.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Right side, home in by.
Like sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say. Sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They'll look to throw. He'll find Jakey in the backfield.
Oh, my Lord.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
For our Jaguars.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Saints' 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will get forward for about 5 yards.
Hey, they're moving.
3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short.
Good. Oh, wow.
And that is incomplete. Buda Baker
That's
with
insane.
the coverage defensively, able to break that one up.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. No matter where that ball is snapped, that's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages sound on the back end.
My nigga, you got put on your ass, son.
How they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack,
you got put on your ass.
To go on that run.
God damn, they not playing today.
And 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good job rallying to the football.
Oh, these niggas not playing.
Yard and sets up third down.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got?
Oh, they for real.
That run after catch. I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Oh my God. Oh, he got to step on him.
And they bring him down there.
This nigga, bro. Oh my God.
Boo! That is a big gainer for the Saints. 65 yards.
Never gonna shut this nigga up now. Boo!
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that
hey,
he's
whoever's on the Jaguars defense, they can't say shit to Monte no more.
In the entire league, it's
you
like
can't talk your shit.
Against that really good
this is
kid
gonna be like one catch,
he's
bow
just
down,
hard to cover. And
boom.
Plays like this, it just shows how special.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans.
Yeah. Yeah, we got that.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints move out to a 7-3 lead.
Jaguars 3.
Go. And then close the door.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Mr. Beasley.
The Jaguars offense going to take over now for the second time.
I don't know. No, it's just something in Kenneth's eyes is telling me that he's about to do something dangerous.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up The perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays.
Okay, Tyrone.
That was a good one there.
That's 13
That would never
more
happen
on
in
that
Madden
play.
25.
And quickly, another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It's been a busy
Hey, Saints, they
first quarter
moving
for
on
him
your
so
ass.
far.
I told you there was
His
something in
first catch
his eyes.
goes for a
I
first
told you.
down.
I was like,
Not a whole lot complicated
there's something.
about this play, Mike.
I was
That
like,
was
something there.
understanding where the holes of the defense were.
I don't know what
Remember, in
it
this
was, but it
zone
was something.
coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here.
Got enough
You
to
can draw
zone.
all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll look to set up the screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Third and 11. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Cooper. Touchdown, Jaguars.
My God, we have a game.
Like their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Game.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars are on top. It's now 10-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over for their second possession. They bring a tight end in motion left. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Oh, shit! No!
With the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Toss to Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Good job, bro.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will get out in front 17-7. 17. Saints 7.
It's worth money now. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I'll explain later. Huh? No, not now. Not now. I'll tell you in a second.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
Oh, wait. Actually, give me a water.
He'll take it at the 12. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara sets to take over once more.
Devontae Creed, 2 rushes, 6 yards. Thank you. Oh, these niggas is playing today. They came to play football.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen,
These
sometimes
niggas
it's
said
easier to make them the read
play
guy
to win the game
rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
They on that bullshit. It's a fact. Look at him.
And that is incomplete.
That's pass interference. Yeah.
In late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
On now, Christian Gonzalez. You know better.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 17-7 is the score. And we'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll throw out of the gun, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
These are the kind of plays that give running backs bad names. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this. You're wide open, the ball's on target. He just flat out dropped it.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Good catch. Oh, they held him. They held him.
And now it's 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And
he's short?
Over on downs. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession.
What the hell?
They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Stafford fires to the top. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. That's complete to Stephon Diggs.
Good catch.
And that's a 1st down. And it will be a gain of 8.
Diggs on
I'd like
Diggs
to
front.
see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball. Everything
yo,
is
you
just
gotta
so
catch
much
that.
easier for them to process.
You gotta
Change
catch
the
that,
look,
bro.
change the coverages, move your
That was in
safeties,
your bread
make
basket.
the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Mr. Beasley.
And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
He said, shit, I'll do it my damn self.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Genty will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that matters, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Saints 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground.
Good defense.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it.
That's pretty solid.
Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Right back to him on 1st down.
Oh, yeah, Ashawn
He
Holmes.
brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, New Orleans.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's made there. That's Smith. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
First and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Pressure
Wow.
there, and down he goes. The all-pro Cameron Hayward in there for the sack. Worked his way through.
Wow.
It's a loss of 5.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
Yo, these boys playing defense, bro.
Closer, but you're going to need to come up with something here.
Yeah, these boys playing defense.
Third and goal.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll try to set up the screen here. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Saints.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Saints back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Saints 14.
This game got me stressed out.
Field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jaguars offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target.
Okay,
That's
Mike, I
incomplete.
see you.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. It's second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league
Mike
average.
said
And
not today.
frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Hey.
He's got room past the 35. And him up and down, just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay. That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down.
Good defense.
That is incomplete.
Okay, Tebow.
It's one of those balls where the
Ready
quarterback
to
wishes
see an
there
old
was a
cornerback
string.
bag.
The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this go.
Oh my God.
For Diggs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down. First and
Oh
10
my
at the
God.
32-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now, Gentry. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line.
No, man, it's the comeback league, so things ain't always what they seem to be.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw.
Mr. Beasley.
And he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Jaguars. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Saints 14.
It's tough. That's real tough.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Saints offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
I knew that first game was an omen.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up
I knew it.
2nd down.
It was the first game. It was an omen.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first
It told me
half,
everything
Mike,
I
is
needed to
there's
know.
very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Oh my God.
That is great work there, making things difficult.
They said he fucking
It'll
thought.
set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how
Damn.
you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Jags offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. First and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line.
They're really trying to get some more points.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 39-yard line.
Yeah, they're really trying to score, y'all.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more.
Oh, boy.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run.
Good run.
He'll step up and run, and he's going to be taken down at the 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Now give on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
You guys not see this class action match
it sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It brings up 3rd down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Hold on, y'all. It's not over just yet.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now they'll set up to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. He'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Well, I mean, he threw it away.
Yeah, I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. That is
catch, Bird.
the tight end. Touchdown, New Orleans.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and Now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Extra point drop by Bass.
Yeah, it ain't over. It's not over until I win.
His kick is good. And the Saints are able to edge a bit closer.
34. Saints 21.
Hold on now.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Into the hands of Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. First down, Jacksonville.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
That's how quick it's Cup on the RPO. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
I was going to say that, Stitches. He did spin a little bit too early. Had it been timed, he would have been gone for like an easy 10.
Aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Wow, that was clutch. That was freaking clutch, bro.
That catch gets him a first down.
That was clutch.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack. That's
over the middle and intercepted.
Mike with the pick.
He's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past
Mike,
the 40-yard line.
some.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now,
Hella
that
clutch.
aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next
King,
possession?
you gotta do this for Mike. Mike held it down, man. Don't fold.
Brown will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10.
Shit.
Damn. Efforts to get away. Ultimately,
Damn, yo. Hey, yo.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
It's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The Saints lining up in punt formation.
That's tough.
And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play calling, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
What's up, Mom?
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
That's complete on the tight end screen.
Oh, my God.
He stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.
I mean, I know he didn't get it, but jeez,
They
that he
gave up
ran
that
that
last
dude
completion,
over.
Mike. That's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Saints offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field, and he was unguardable in the 1st half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give.
Good catch.
Going left side down the field, and it's
Good catch,
complete.
buddy.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and A quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And he's going to eat this one. And down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Ash's kick is good.
It's good.
And the Saints are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
24.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Well, I think the Jaguars are just going to play keep away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Jaguars offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again with Genty.
Good start, Kilo.
In his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Throw right side, hauled in by Cup.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
They'll try to run with their fullback. Trying to use their big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And while it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point, they finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
3rd and 11. Throwing now from the gun.
Wow, clutch catch.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Yeah, they playing keep away.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Run toss to Genti. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
They'll try to sneak it here.
Buddy.
Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. He converts on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Run out of the gun for Genti. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Oh, these motherfuckers.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down.
Oh my God.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Run right up the gut for Genti.
Genti, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
I'm telling you, that first game was a homie.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my
They're going to be set
God.
up with a 1st and goal on a pass play
Wow,
that
and
moves
that
them
was a
down to the
touchdown.
1.
First down and goal to go.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out
It
here in the
looking
fourth
all right.
quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Genty. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backward.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting
I'll
and
take
determining
pick
where the ball
whatever
was going,
he
but then
needs
to
to take
shoot
from
through
me
the line
to
of scrimmage and make
select.
this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back
Bro,
at the
y'all
7.
don't realize they're wasting their time. They're letting that clock go down. That's why they're doing all these dumbass plays.
Understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He pulls it in around the 5. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come.
I'll go for it,
It's
just to be
4th down,
petty.
looming.
Guys, you don't realize, like, what y'all don't know what the hell is going on. Let me paint the picture for you.
For
Playoff.
this field goal attempt. This
The Jaguars
about
and the
as short as
Saints
you
are
can
in
get.
the same conference. As of right now, the Jaguars are 0-0 because they never played a conference rival. But the Saints are 0-1 in the conference.
It's always a
They
little
lose
bit of a
tonight,
letdown.
that makes
You
them
find
0-2
yourself deep
in
in the
the
red zone, and you
conference,
have
bro.
to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through.
That'll
and they
give
get
them the
3.
tiebreaker. That's why this game is like kind of ass right now. Like, you know what I mean? And then the Saints will go 2-2 on the
So
season.
after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. The return starts at the 13. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over once more.
Hell, these standings are fucking stupid.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Only if they had caught that.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They almost picked it off again, guys.
Anytime you throw the ball in the middle of
They
the
trying to
field
put the
is
game
obviously
away.
critical, right? That's where tip passes. That's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. He'll drop the throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Saints first down. He'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive
ready to get active.
with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll run here. Crazy. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
At the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll drop the throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's
Bird is doing everything
inside
he
the
can
20-yard
in
line.
his power to keep this team
Play
from
a
losing.
stop. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. That is a worrisome development
Like
here
everything he
late in
can.
the game. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it'll be second down. To throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's hit with a catch and the ball comes free. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to
They
pursue
picked
the
his
ball.
big ass up.
Get as many hats to the ball
They
carrier
picked
as
his
possible,
big ass
because
up.
if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Here
Oh,
comes
we
the
just
Jacksonville
got a
offense
bunch
now,
of
heading
salesmen
back onto
in this
the
league
field.
today, huh?
And still two timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
Somebody picked the Jags and they is hitting big tonight. Yo, somebody is running away rich, bro. Oh my God.
Here's a run with their tight end.
All right, now calm down.
And he'll try to use that size.
It'd be like the Jets last
It will
week.
not work. They're going to get him down behind
See
the
how
line.
that went.
Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
You know what cracks me up about you niggas? Stitches leaves the Seahawks.
They run out of the gun
Right.
with Denji.
But the
Oh,
Seahawks
gotta be
are
careful here. Looks like they're
undefeated,
just gonna avoid
kinda.
the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Walk leaves the Jaguars because they was being ass. And the Jaguars are a minute and 11 seconds from beating one of the toughest teams in the league. Funny how things work.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll run it straight ahead now.
Sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and just smile and laugh at it, at the irony of it.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Jaguars ready to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. The Saints offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Solidified.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
Well, Bird got to have over 100 yards.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Now 2nd and inches. Here we go. One final play.
Oh my!
Final throw here is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to come up with the late
You just gotta laugh at it, bro. You gotta laugh at it. Can't even get mad at that.
So it's a win here for the Jaguars.
What the? I mean,
this was a game where both offenses were
that has to be the craziest way to end the game.
In the end, got a few more defensive stops.
The craziest. After everything that has happened tonight,
so
that is wild.
For Greg Olson and our
Jesus
terrific team
Christ.
behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.
That last play.
The winners here at home, as we
gotta
say,
laugh at it, bro.
So long.
That's like you jumping out of the plane with your parachute and your parachute don't work. You just gotta laugh and be like, hey, that's the universe. All right, Kenneth Beasley, 33 for 40, 304 yards. Oh. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Kenneth Beasley, 73 yards rushing and a touchdown. This is CPU. Tyron Lucius has negative -4 yards rushing. Tyron Lucius, 65 yards receiving and a touchdown. Lonnie, 18 yards receiving. Dakota Lucelli, 9 tackles, 1 for a loss, and the pick at the very end of the game to just say why not. Brighton Chandler, 5 tackles, 3 for a loss, and a sack. That's not bad. That's really good. Not bad. Okay. I mean, man, don't give up on your teams like that. Carlito Sanchez, 21 of 30, 263 yards, 2 touchdowns a pick. Devontae Creed, 56 yards rushing, a touchdown, and a fumble. Carlito Sanchez, 21 yards rushing, and Denzel Williams, 3 rushes for 0 yards and a fumble. How non-productive do you have to be? Monte West, 120 yards receiving, 1 drop. Bird, 87 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Dens, 21 yards receiving, a touchdown and a drop. Sosa, 11 yards receiving. Damn, they locked Sosa down. Drop. Carter, 8 yards receiving. Drop. These niggas. Hey, yo. It's Devontae Creed, 4 yards receiving. Yo, they. Nah. Oh, my God. Myers, 15 tackles, 2 for a loss. Mike, 8 tackles, 2 for a loss. A pick, not bad. KP, 8 tackles, 1 for a loss. Kilo, 8 tackles, 3 for a loss. And a pass defended. Tingy, 2 tackles, 1 for a loss. God damn, Mom, where are you, nigga? 2 tackles, 2 for a loss. And a pass defended. Hey, for you, man. For you. GG's to the teams tomorrow. It's gonna be Jets at the Texans. Who knows what may happen at this point? It's gotten spooky in this league. All right, y'all take it easy.